Sorry, I'm not all together this evening. I've been working around the house all day and trying to get everything ready for the live stream, and I still ended up late. So sorry. Let's see. Who else here so far? Don, hi. Yay. Made it in first. And there's Kim. Hi, Kim and Daryl. I'm assuming Daryl's on here. Blank, blank. So you're leaving Tuesday. Okay. That's a good day to travel. I like Tuesdays. And there's Henry and Leanne. Hi guys, how are you? Storming in Illinois. I saw the weather videos that they were going to be having some serious weather. Any tornadoes near you guys? Yeah. You guys going to be in Washington in June? Good question. Hey, Henry, Don, and Kevin. Leanne, Walmart's cheapo pizza crust doesn't even compare. No, no way. That Leanne makes a really good pizza. Here's Miss Kathy. Hi, Kathy. How are you tonight? Glad you made it. Blanket, hello. Man, you better have your air conditioner on if you're going to do a blanket hello. I only have to do that when my air conditioner's. I only have to have a blanket when the air conditioner is actually running right now, because otherwise it's still a little warm. Henry, do you have a kite? You could be Ben Franklin in all that storm. This is part of why I was late. I had to go over there and finish fixing my coffee. Here's Donna. Hey, Donna. Hi, all. Anyone else see two listings for this live? Really? You saw two? I only did one. That's odd. Steve and Tina Jewel, nice to see you. Glad you could make it. Thank you for coming on the live stream. Where are you guys at? I hope you're not in the Midwest where all the storms are right now. And thanks for that reminder. Thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, everybody welcome Steve and Tina. It's always nice to have new people on. Yes, you're both there. Okay, cool. So probably going to be in Washington in June. Ken and Carly, you getting rain? Probably. If Henry and Leanne are, they probably are too. There are two thumbnails. Wow. I don't know why it did that. I only did one. Oh, that's not true. I did one on Safari, and then StreamYard told me that Safari browser didn't support StreamYard's um, features. So I thought, well, okay, we'll skip that. And then I went to Firefox and did another one. So that's why there's two. So I'm on Firefox. I'm using Firefox so that I can use all their features. You're getting rain. Hey, Jennifer. Marge, MMM, hi there. Rainy Pennsylvania. Weather's just moving all across, isn't it? Sometimes it's kind of nice to have rain in the springtime. I don't mind, a gentle rain, but when it starts storming and things start blowing around, um, or have dangerous weather, I don't like that. So, but nice to have you here, Marge. Thanks for coming. So, no tornadoes while I stood outside looking for them. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. I saw a video of one. I think it was in either Arkansas or Oklahoma. I can't remember now. Really big, very wide. Sorry, it's prime time. Everybody's getting on the internet. But anyway, it was a pretty scary looking tornado. I was on the first live that had no picture. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We're hitting 100. I never even thought about it posting twice on YouTube like that. 100. Wow. Thank the Lord for hookups. I'd be going north. I don't think I could take it. Now I'm on the right one. Yay! And back on land again, right? What the heck? I was stuck. Hey, Mobile Tech. Sorry. Evidently, I posted 2 live streams. I didn't think I was doing that, but evidently that's what happened. So I'm so sorry. I did one on my Safari browser, and they said it wasn't going to work with StreamYard. So I didn't think that one would even post. So I turned around and created a live stream on my Firefox browser. So that's why there's 2. Hiding. No, I wasn't hiding. Just, I guess, confused. So, Jennifer, did you get your trailer all ready for travel? I watched your little video. What did you find a sway bar? That would be an interesting thing to know. I hope you find something that you like. So, and Melody made it in. Hi, Melody. How are you? Circle, 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 circle. I'm circling the drain. A little over a month, and I'll be again too. And I gotta check on my internet connection here. So, Mobile Tech has a birthday tomorrow. Larry, that's great. It's nice to know there's people older than me for sure. All right. Well, I am online. So I don't know why it keeps cutting out like that. Happy birthday to Mobile Tech. Yesterday rained, not right now though. Okay, well, that's cool. You told them all to come over there. That's funny. Saw your twin at Bucky's in Amarillo. Oh, that's hilarious. Dawn has a twin. Woo. The air conditioner shut off for a little bit. Hope it's a little quieter. Can't believe you made it this far. Some days I feel like that too. I didn't have time to brush my hair. My hair's like a big old mess. I've been really busy today. A doppelganger. Must have graduated high school in 70. Me too. Which one of you is that? Carline? Happy birthday. Just stay away from the trailer parks. Well, unfortunately, that's where I'm stuck for a little over a month yet. But I'm ready to go. Mentally, I'm ready to go. There's still other things I've got to get done yet. Um, so I still need to downsize in my pass-through storage and under my bed. And Christian's going to come and help me next weekend um, and finish up my pantry. So still got to get those things done. Plus, I still need to do my taxes. I'm going to work on them tomorrow. The world doesn't need two of you. Hey, Daryl. Welcome to the madness. Amen. That's for sure. And you get twice as much since I posted it twice. You can have your win back. You don't like it? Sharing is caring. That's funny. Right now you're exhausted. I bet because you guys have been traveling quite a little bit, going from place to place to place. And a bunch of guys say it's too small for one. I might not get anything. One man said would produce too much torque on the tongue. Oh, I never really had one with my Silver Shadow, but it doesn't weigh as much as your trailer. I had a 6x10 Silver Shadow. And I did fine without a sway bar. But yours is a little bit heavier, so I don't know. I just don't go too fast. If you're not going to put one on there, I wouldn't drive probably much over 60. Wonder if anybody else knows what everything in my Amazon wish list went up to. 10 to 25%, and I mean everything. Wow. Um, I haven't looked at my wish list. I don't have a whole lot in my wish list because I just usually just buy it as I want it. The only time I pay attention to a wish list is for Christmas. So I'll have to go back and look, Daryl. That's an interesting thought. The circle of death. Yeah, for real. Indoor RV storage unit upgraded to 14 feet high by 50. Wow. In length. Now it can keep the camper on the F450 and not have any more clearance issues. That's wonderful. So, and so I guess in that case, you're going to be keeping the other truck and use it for daily transportation. That's what I'm guessing anyway. You tell me. That is awesome, isn't it? That's 14 feet high by 50 feet in length. How wide are those storage units, Don? Um, I was, in an outdoor spot and it was only 12 feet wide. And I really needed 2 or 3 more feet, honestly. Thanks, Don. Isn't that good? That's really good. Hello, Don. The bigger, the better. Amen. Oh, some loud music, neighbors. How rude. Uh oh. James Cantonese. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you on here. How's your weather up that way? They're having some rainy weather in Pennsylvania. Rainy weather in Illinois. In Florida, it's just hot and sunny. It got up to 90 today. Not much I can do about it at this point in time. And if I was any other place and it was 90, I'd be scooting and booting. Finding some higher ground or going north. Dawn's twin likes ketchup. That's funny, Ken. That's hilarious. Newsflash WFCO has discovered counterfeit converters and distribution panels on Amazon. Wow. That's interesting. Are we keeping the GMC? The width on the storage is about 14 feet. Okay, cool. So it's 14 feet high, 14 feet wide, and 50 feet long. That's really great. Well, I'm happy to say Kevin did a great job saving our rig from frame failure. Now we can relax a bit. That's good. So it traveled well. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, for the love of God. I'm sorry, guys. There's some cloudiness overhead. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or if it's just a lot of people jumping. I don't know. I've got some people that are on DirecTV. That's a satellite system, but I don't think it affects Starlink. I gotta make it a few more hours. Need another beer. You maybe don't need another beer, but you enjoy another beer, that's for sure. You had storms, but you're fine. Cool. It's 14 by 40, don't know the height. That's a good site. Have you been out camping, Donna, lately, or just um staying staying home for a while? You have WFCO technologies, converters, and panels. Well, I haven't had any difficulty with mine. So hopefully I'm hoping that I don't. So if you need to replace it, be careful. Gotcha. So maybe order it from eTrailer. They're much more reputable, I think, for stuff like that. It's like we'll be taking the 5 north through California to the Redwoods. Are you near that route? I'm so jealous you're seeing the Redwoods. That's really a big item on my bucket list. No camping since you got home. I'm sorry. But once you get back out, you'll enjoy it. Just order e-trailer. My camper jack controller didn't work from Amazon. Returned it and ordered one from e-trailer. Worked like a charm. Yeah, e-trailer does really good. So time of year for that, but it will be wet. And heading towards the redwoods. Depends if you can get a spot. Yeah, that's the whole big thing now. I buy from e-trailer all the time. I've bought some stuff. But I haven't really needed a whole lot to order, parts and stuff like that for the RV. So, oh my gosh, Calamath. That'll be cool. Someone told me to avoid 5 and take 1 instead up that way. I don't know anything about that area, but would love to go for sure. Where are you catching the 5? That's a good question. We stayed at a campground by the redwoods. Can't remember the name. Well, that's not a lot of help, Kim. Get your little book out because I know you wrote it down. 101 is best for the redwoods. That's what I would think, but I don't know that part of California, really. I think Bakersfield. A great story about experience at Calumet Falls. We ever meet up? I'll tell. I bet you do. I bet you have lots of stories that you could share. So that will be a fun trip, though, Dawn. I'm sure that you'll really enjoy going up that way. Sounds like a really good time. Hopefully, I don't know if I survive this year or next year. I really want to just be able to travel free and not have to worry about going home. Except in the wintertime, which I'm going to have to just to see my doctor. I have to come back to Florida at least once a year to see my doctor. The trouble is there's nowhere we can camp along the 101. I guess that would be difficult. And I'm sure you've checked every platform that there is. I'll look again, though. The one runs into 101. I have to get a map out and look. I am not familiar at all with that part of California. I'm waiting for the economy to adjust before I go there. And I'm going out for a while, but I'll be back in Florida in November, December, January, and February. And then my grandson, my youngest grandson, graduates high school in May. So I may be stuck here until, once I get back here, I may be stuck here again until May. It is a very long state. That's very true. Sure, it's crowded. More than likely. We don't do long drives anymore. Neither do I. Even if I was going to go from here to Quartzsite, I'd do it in a lot longer time than we did together. So I can't do towing. If I was just in a truck traveling, I wouldn't mind. But towing, I don't like to tow for that long of a time. I'm just afraid to get too tired. Hearst Castle and the Madonna Inn. Neither one of those surprises me. It sounds exactly like something you would do. Yeah, long drives anymore are it's just too much on you mentally, physically. I My legs get so stiff and tired after a really long day like that, I can hardly walk when I get out of the vehicle. So it does stink getting older. Well, you got a ways to go yet, girl. Just wait, it gets better. Oh, with your mother. You did it with your mother? Wow. Drive 5 hours a day and plan our cracker docking accordingly. There you go. I wouldn't want to go any more than that. I honestly, that's about all I can do, I think. No more than 6 for sure. Just park alongside the road and you'll fit in with the homeless RV group. All right, mobile tech. Hopefully they're cleaning some of that up. You don't sit well for long. I understand. No, thank you. Yeah. I don't like to sit long either. It's it's too hard on my mobility. Heading west on Highway 20 from I-5. It's an interesting question. Where does 20 intersect in California? I've never driven. I've been on Interstate 40, of course. Not sure yet, Don. Just doing some preliminary planning. Wow, you guys better get busy with your planning. I don't know what I'm saying. I gotta plan my trip up to Illinois yet. I still haven't done that yet either. So I've got a lot on my plate right now. Looks like a lot of rough roads. Unfortunately, we hit those 20 is at Williams on I-5. Okay. Well, like I said, I haven't driven in California, well, except in Blythe. um since my first husband was stationed in San Bernardino. And that was early 70s. So I'm sure that everything is totally different by now. Lots of pretty places in California. Gas prices are crazy. Yeah. More than double the price here in Texas. Yeah. That's why I'm not ready to go there yet. I'm hoping that they'll get it together a little bit. Is that Redding and goes west to the 101. I got to look up all these places and see where they're at. We have taken that one in the past. Call anytime. Good deal. Good deal. So, today I finally found a picture frame that I can hang on my wall that's not too heavy. And actually I'm going to do 2. Let's see if I can show you what I got. And I put a photo collage together. Sorry. I'm still learning how to work on this computer. I don't like my choices here. Cancel. I'll have to do it later. I'll have to do it on my iPad. It's much easier on my iPad. But anyway, I put together, I'll show you. Maybe on my phone I can show you. I put together a photo collage. I bought and I put it on the wall in my hallway right before the bathroom, and it's up at the top. And I have room for another one below it. So this is a way for me to be able to put the photos of my family up so I can see them, because I wow, I don't know if you can hear that fire truck. There's a fire truck going by. But anyway, I've just been putting some little pictures and a poem my son wrote up on the wall and some decorations in the bathroom, and just trying to make this, a little bit more my home. So I don't want to put a lot of stuff up because I just don't want it to be too cluttered. But I do like to see my kids. Yeah, waiting for California to get together. I'm going to wait a long time. That's probably very true, Daryl. Huh. To be on a time crunch, we have to get to the Redwoods, Oregon, Washington, and Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, and South Dakota by June 25th. I think you're going to miss some stuff. That's just a lot of travel. You're not going to see a whole lot if you do it that way. Wow. So you got what? 3 weeks in June, 4 weeks in May, and about three, so six. So you got 10 weeks to deal with. Are you going to be able to get everything in there that you want to do? Now they have 7-lane parking lots. I mean, freeways. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't like going through Los Angeles back in the 70s. I can't even imagine driving there now. We have too many loons here. Oh my gosh. For sure. 297 for gas there in Tucson. Wow. That's good. I paid 359 for diesel fuel in Jacksonville the other day. Are popping up, Shirley, and thought of you. I know. I love the blue bonnets. That's what I had on my thumbnail last week. A picture of some of the blue bonnets that I took last year. I miss them. I truly do. Been stuck at 3. This state is irritating. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt about that. Oh my gosh, Don. How are you even going to do that? That was diesel. Yes. Oh, your price for diesel was 297. That's incredible. We don't leave Bullhead City until May 5th. Wow. Well, I guess. Oh, so you're leaving Parker and going to Bullhead. I see. No idea. Sorry, guys. I that's so irritating that it keeps going out like that. This is one of the worst nights ever. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I have a good strong signal, and it's maybe I should pull it back up on my phone. It seemed to do better if I had the app open, so I'll just leave that like that. We just paid under $3 for diesel. Oh, nice. At Bucky's in Amarillo. I like Amarillo. I'm thinking Boondockers Welcome may come into play. Yeah, I would think so. Hopefully you'll find some. That's all right, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of tired of this. I can't even hardly carry on a conversation with y'all. And the internet blinks out on me. It's a little irritating. So let's see, big things coming up. I got my new glasses. You saw that. Um, got to do my taxes. Um, got 2 appointments on the 14th. One for a blood draw for genetic testing. So my GYN and I talked quite lengthy when I went in for my post-op visit. And I told her why I wanted the hysterectomy and my concern with my family history with so many family members having cancer. And she said maybe I should get some genetic testing done to see if there were any markers that were familial. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get the blood drawn, and I guess I'll find something out from that. Not that I'm going to do anything about it right this minute. I'll do it when I come back in the winter. But it's nice to know. So hopefully that's going to be April 14th. Will be the last of the all the medical crap, and we'll go from there. And then it's just I need to wash my RV. I need to wash my truck. Um, downsize the pass through. Downsize under my bed. Get my pantry situated. I need to have some service done on the truck for 45,000 miles. I need to call and get that appointment made. And I need to get the dogs groomed. So I've got a lot to do in the next few weeks just to get ready to go again. Um, so yeah, and I've been downsizing some stuff out of my kitchen. I gave away some glassware and stuff to Candace. I've got some stoneware to give to my granddaughter. Um, yeah, so I got rid of a bunch of towels and stuff that I don't need. So I'm downsizing as I'm going. Because after, selling a house, I downsized then, but I still brought some stuff when I wasn't sure whether I wanted to get rid of it or not. And now it's just like, okay, get rid of all this extra crap before you start traveling again. So that's what I'm working on now. I feel for you guys, Don. Yeah, for sure. Forgotten Don Klein as Boondockers welcome separate cost from Harvest Host. I think it's all bundled now. I have no problem with your load using Starlink for TV and other things. Check for updates that may be in. That's a good idea. Um, I I had an update about a week ago, but I haven't seen anything about any other updates. But I'll check on that. Thank you, Daryl. That's good thinking. You can get the dual package as we did. It's the best value. Yeah. I still need to get what Henry was talking about, that insurance through escapees. I want to do that too. Check which one you're either on 5 or 2.4. I'm on the 2.4 actually. So should I connect on the 5 with that? So devices. It's saying poor Wi-Fi signal. Move closer to the router, which I have to put it way out by the corner of the road because of the trees. So I don't know. It's a little bit windy, so things are kind of moving out there too. So it just may be that. Let's see what my speed test is. Probably not very good right now. Yeah, I'm getting like 22 megabytes. So it's not